this one I'm going to show you how to put together Travis Scott Utopia type melodies built off of chords. It's really easy. If you follow these steps, you'll be able to make those Travis Scott melodies in no time. So let's get to it. All right, so the first thing you want to do for these Travis Scott type of beats, the BPM for this style of melodies should be around 130 to like 145. I'm going to go about 135 beats per minute. Now the classic Travis Scott chord progression that he uses in a lot of beats is a 4-1 chord progression. So in any song minor scale that you're using, use the 4 chord and then it goes to the 1 chord. So without worrying about the song key, let's just go ahead and start off with a root note and then build a minor chord off of that. So there's our root note. Let's count up 3, 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and that gives us a minor chord. In this case, it'll be our 4 chord. Now, all we gotta do is select those notes, copy it over, and we're gonna select all of these notes and count down 5 semitones to get our 1 chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we get this. So a lot of time, trap producers, what they do is they'll take this top chord right here, pitch it down 1 octave so that the root note of each chord is playing the same note. So now that we got that classic Travis Scott chord progression, now let's go ahead and put together a melody based off of the notes within these chords. All you want to do here is play with rhythms and the different notes in the chord. So this first one, I'll just drag it back to here, drag this one like that. And we get something like this. And let's finish out this melody. We'll mute that second one. That may sound familiar to you, but now if we go ahead and add in some bells on this same melody, you'll get a better idea what it is. Let's pitch that up 1 octave. Now we can take that melody and just come up with a few different ideas here. First thing I usually like to try is applying a halftime to the sound. It gives a different texture. Except I like to pull off the top end here and get the low and the highs to mix together. And then what we can do here is I'm going to create a new instrument track right here. I'm going to copy down this pattern and we're just going to go back to our chords. Let's just drag that back, drag that back. Make sure this is unmuted. Let's bring in a pad on this one. So what I'm going to do now is just bounce these 2 in place. And I'm just going to chop it up on the halfway point here. So let's go ahead and bring this down to the bottom. And let's just chop it up here in the middle. And then I'm going to reverse it. So I'm going to select my MIDI regions and I'm going to go to reverse. And it sounds like this. I'm going to bounce that 1 more time. And I'm going to pitch this one up 1 octave just to give it a different texture. Then I'm going to bring in a plugin like Sample to give it that Travis Scott texture. And I'm just going to bring in a preset here. I'm going to bring that noise down a bit. From there, all you will need to do is add the drums. So I'm going to create a new soft instrument track here and just lay down some drums pretty quick. Now, recently I did put together a deconstructed drum kit of Travis Scott's Utopia. So the samples from the Utopia album, the drum samples, I put together in a kit for you. Link will be down below. So I'm going to go to drum kits. I'm going to go to Utopia and I'm going to go to the deconstructed kit. Now I'm going to go to the song that this melody sort of is built off of, the Thank God melody. Sorry, Thank God track. And I'm going to go ahead and just start off with a snare. Let's take this snare right here. I'll put that in here. Let's play it all together. Bring the hi-hat. Let's bring in that second kick. I'm going to bring that into Drum Machine Designer. And I'm going to go ahead and create a pattern region. We're going to go 32 steps and we're going to play off of that first kick. Travis Scott likes to do this in a lot of his tracks. We'll go to the second half right here. Do like a little step there. Now all we really need is the 808. So let's bring in that Thank God 808. And we're just going to put in a simple 808 pattern. Nothing too crazy for Travis Scott type beats. That note right there. Do another one right there. Bring up the velocity. And you pretty much got a starting point to build off from there. Just a quick tip, if you want to make your drums hit a little bit harder, you can use Logic's Fat Effects. And what I like to do is just take off all of this stuff here. You don't need any of these components. Just go to the master section, go to either soft or hard, depending on the sound you're looking for, and make sure your output's to 0 and bring up the input a little bit. That's a little bit too drastic. So that's a really easy way to build melodies off of a chord progression. In this case, the Travis Scott chord progression, the classic 4-1 trap progression that a lot of producers like to use. So start off with that, see what you can come up with. If you do have a question on this, we can go chat in the comment section below. And if you are looking for those Utopia drums, link will be down below as well. But on that, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Later. Peace.